One of the best ways to find new customers and delight existing customers is by eavesdropping on them. They own a cell phone? No problem. Ask them to put it on speakerphone. They in a dressing room? Just grab a cup, put it to your ear, and listen in on the conversation. What are they talking about? Well, I read an article in the Wall Street Journal about how Lululemon is absolutely crushing it. Right now, they're pulling in something like $1,800 per square foot of retail space. To put this in perspective, this is 3 times more than the luxury behemoth Neiman Marcus pulls in per square foot of retail space. How? Christine Day, the CEO of Lululemon, actually spends hours each week visiting Lululemon stores and eavesdrops on customers. She listens to the things they say to try and figure out some golden nuggets. Lululemon also trains their workers to eavesdrop on customers. They actually place their folding tables near the dressing rooms instead of the back rooms so that the people who are folding can eavesdrop on the people who are changing in the dressing rooms. Now, for the record, I don't think they actually pull out a cup, but hey, so how does this help Lululemon? Well, when Christine Day was visiting one of her stores, she actually overheard a customer complaining while trying on this little knit sweater. The customer put the knit sweater on and said, "Oh man, the sleeves are too tight. The sleeves are too tight." Christine Day heard this and realized that this must be why this product isn't selling as well as they thought. And what did she do? She pulled the product off of the shelves. She pulled the product before Lululemon wasted any more money stocking that product. Christine eavesdropped on the customers and made a great business decision because she was able to find a new insight about one product and was able to nip that in the bud before they wasted any more money on these knit sweaters. Eavesdropping, win. Now let's take this back to the web. Eavesdropping can help you uncover remarkable insights about your readers and your customers when you use it right. But how can you do it online without being creepy or that cup guy? Well, I've got 3 tactics for you. Tactic number 1 is ask people to reply to your emails. You might have heard about my famous "what are you struggling with" question. If you haven't, here's the short of it. When you go to socialtriggers.com, enter your email into the sign up box, press get updates. Here's what happens. An email comes to you from my autoresponder saying, "Hey, thank you for signing up for Social Triggers. You're going to learn how to get traffic, leads, and sales for your business. But right now, I want you to do one thing. Reply to this email and tell me what you're struggling with right now. Even if it's something small, don't hesitate." I read every single email. And what happens? People reply to these emails. People tell me their life story in this email. Now, why is this so great? It's giving me that visceral feedback from every new subscriber of Social Triggers, and it's great. Tactic number 2, create anonymous surveys. When you use anonymous surveys, that encourages that visceral feedback because people don't have fear of being judged. People don't think that you're going to be able to connect their answers to themselves, so they're more likely to be honest on those surveys. And that's why anonymous surveys are perfect for gathering visceral feedback. And the final tactic is all about encouraging people to leave smart comments, okay? And now how do you do this? How do you build a community of people who leave smart comments on your blog? Well, I'll share what I do. Just a few weeks ago, I published a podcast. This podcast was about 40 minutes, okay? Within 1 minute of publishing this podcast, this one person commented, "Thanks, Derek, this is just what I needed." And he had a link to his site. What? How could you know that is just what you needed? I just published that podcast 1 minute ago. There's no way you could have listened to it. How do you know that's just what you needed? So what did I do? Here's what I did. I actually deleted the link from his site and I replied to his comment so everybody could see this reply. I said, "Hey man, I don't encourage people to comment on my website to siphon off free traffic. However, I do like great comments, so the next time you comment, please leave a thoughtful comment after consuming the content." How does this help encourage smart comments? I showed them I want better comments. By default, they're going to leave better comments. Now, if you actually go to Social Triggers and look at my comment section, you'll notice that people leave some long, great, detailed comments in my comment section. Guess what? Much of those comments are visceral feedback. Much of those comments, people share personal stories with me, and then I can use those personal stories to eavesdrop on my readers and customers. It's a great idea, and it's a great way to gather the visceral feedback from your customers. So I suggest you implement these smart commenting strategies. All right, now I got a question for you. Are you eavesdropping on your customers, or after watching this video, do you plan to start eavesdropping on your customers? If so, go ahead and leave a comment below this video and tell me what you plan to do. I'd love to hear it. While this video doesn't cost you anything, they're not free. Okay, I spend a lot of time to make these videos, so I only require you to do one little thing. Just one little thing. It doesn't cost you anything. All I want you to do, if you know a friend that can benefit from this video or from the power of eavesdropping, or who would love to hear about that Lululemon story, go ahead and forward this video URL to your friend and tell them to check it out. Go ahead and do that right now. I'll wait. I'm waiting. And if social media is your thing, share this on Twitter, Facebook, hit the like button, share it on Pinterest. You know what? Press the like button. Thank you. One of the best ways...